all silence.
No, it's good.
Okay, so the documentary is about the Carpe Diem piano, because it's not just an ordinary piano, it's a very special one. I had the idea about 2 years ago, before Eric and I opened Carpe Diem. We went to Dallas and there was a little piano in the street, and I just thought it was the coolest thing ever. It was just a piano sitting on the street and anybody could play on it. So it was a sign of freedom for me and a sign of just creativity, and it was something different. It's not just your ordinary piano that is inside. So I got inspired from it, and I said one day I want to have a piano outside too. And so this piano was born.
Awesome. Well, so what happened to the piano? What's the reason it's outside?
Well, I wanted to have a piano outside because I wanted it to be a community piano. I wanted it to be a symbol of just serendipity, because anything can happen on this piano. Like, you can have a musician come that is a famous musician and just play a tune. You can have children play little songs on it. I had an old man who just started playing and got really moved by, I guess he just had memories of playing when he was young. So you have all these things happening that are not planned, because nothing is planned. And it creates this energy. It creates this incredible space, and it gives people joy. Because music does that. I mean, music makes people smile. So anytime the piano is being used, even if it's not being used, people come and they're very curious and they want to play on it. They want to see what it's all about. So it's a very special thing for Carpe Diem.
Great. I heard this piano has a lot of history. Could you tell me a little bit about it?
Yes. Well, we got the piano from friends of ours, and what happened was, the day I decided that I wanted a piano, I just kind of said, okay, I want a free piano. Hey, silencio, por favor. Sorry, I'm on camera, you know. Just 2 more minutes, and then you can talk. What was the question?
Who was the one who talked for an hour?
Question: What? Well, how did us
The history
of the piano?
of the piano.
The day I decided that I wanted a piano, I just said it to a few friends of mine, and suddenly one of the friends said, well, you know what, I have a piano at my house. Because I didn't want to pay any money. I just decided I want a free piano. I'm not investing in anything that is going to be outside. So a friend of mine, just Mia, said, you can have my piano. And so my friend Wilson said, okay, I'll help you move it. And so we got a bunch of people together and moved it from Brobridge to Lafayette. And so we have a piano.
Yeah, wasn't it interesting? Didn't it have a few other owners?
Yes, it was
well?
also owned by the guy from Vagabond Swing, Roy, and we're probably going to interview him too. But I think the piano came from a church before that, so it had a lot of different owners.
Wow, do you know how old it is?
I think
Does
it's about
anybody know?
100-something years old.
Wow.
Yeah, and it's tough. It fell on the street. It's like
Yeah,
its
what
owner.
happened?
It's tough.
What happened with that?
Last week we had a storm, and suddenly the piano just it fell on the street. And I was inside, and one of my employees said, Miss Silvia, the piano's on the street. So I said, you mean the tarp, right? No, the piano. What do you mean the piano's on the street? Yeah, but yeah, the wind just blew the piano off, and it fell on the street. It was a tragedy, but it's okay.
And who saved it?
We had a few customers in here, and Eric was here, so a few strong guys. For some reason, strong guys always come out from out of the blue to help. That happens to me a lot. Great. So, that's it.
Awesome.
Okay. Fill it.
You have the water station.
Oh, but you already said that.
Yeah.
That's good.